Hi, my name is Karen Lorre, and I was just talking to a really wonderful friend of mine, and she was talking about some buttons that she had that were being pushed. Now, these are negative buttons that she was talking about, but I have made buttons for myself that when I push them, they are buttons of fun and buttons of love and buttons of pleasure. So I used to have negative buttons or triggers, and I would get triggered from them. But then I realized the only reason I got those triggered was because they were negative thoughts that I practiced over and over and over and over and over again, so that when something resembled it or when something set it off, I was right there in this negative hurricane. And I thought, well, why don't I do it in the opposite way? Why don't I practice positive thoughts as much as I practice those negative thoughts? So, for example, I had a friend and he had just had a new baby. And I had asked him about the baby, and he had said, with his heart wide open, the love, the love. And when he said it, I felt the depth of his love for his beautiful baby. And then I started practicing that. I started imagining him saying the love, and I'd feel my heart open even more. And I kept practicing the love. And my heart kept opening and opening and opening. And I practiced it so much that now, anytime I want, I can just think that phrase, the love, and my heart is open even more. And I'm in more love than I was before. It happens whether I'm in alignment or out of alignment. I'm mostly always in alignment, but I can elicit this even if I'm out of alignment. I can just get into the love really easily. And I've done this with pleasure. I've done it with joy. I've done it with fun. So it's literally just practicing feeling an emotion that you want to feel. Practicing feeling an emotion that you want to feel. And maybe putting some little phrase attached to it so that you can bring it about by thinking that phrase, like the love. Or I just think of the word pleasure and I just feel pleasure in my whole body. So that word just does it for me. My whole body just starts melting and tingling and all sorts of other things that feel really good. And I don't have to do anything except for think that word pleasure. So this is something you can practice, and it's super fun. If you feel inspired. I just love doing it. I love having triggers and buttons that I can push that make me happier and healthier and full of more love and more pleasure and more joy.